It is March 22nd, 2021. This is episode 1186. Am I correct? Yes. And it is 5:58 p.m. And on a Monday, at this time of the day that the light is almost right in my head, it is just like right by the side of my window at this point. In like another week or so, it should be on the other, like past that point a little bit, so it's not blinding me. The earth rotates, people. It does. I'm not a scientist, but I know that's true. I did this cartoon. I did this cartoon this morning. I started this cartoon last Monday. I started this cartoon. I started it last Thursday. That was it. Started it last Thursday, and I think this happened last Wednesday. So this is kind of getting old. It's just like in the world of with our news cycle, yeah, this thing is almost outdated. And I was debating, am I going to actually do this cartoon? Because when I sent it to my proofer last week, when I said I almost did this one today, but I stopped to do the Rand Paul Birds in the Hair cartoon because I just liked that too much when I thought of it, and I put this one aside. And then when I showed my proofer on Friday morning, she says, but there's like one mistake here. Let me look it up. But yeah, it changes this. So I made the note to change it. And then I wasn't sure I was going to get back to it. And even this morning, or last night, I was looking at two other ideas. I'm like, which one should I do? But then I thought, let's just go ahead with this one. Let me go ahead, because it's good. Even though it does have a noose in it. Nooses, a lot of people don't really realize this, but nooses get you in trouble as a cartoonist. Anytime you draw a noose. I mean, the last cartoon that had a noose in it, Facebook took it down, and then they brought it back up. And I don't know if that had to do with the noose. Maybe somebody else told me it probably did. And many, many, many years ago, the Freelance Star had a policy that there was not to be any nooses depicted in the paper, unless I guess maybe there was a noose incident or something and you had to cover it. But no nooses, especially in political cartoons. I did not know about this policy. I don't think it was an official policy. I think it was just like something that they said, they don't do this. But I did not know about this policy. But I learned about the policy the hard way, and that was by drawing a noose. And I didn't hear about it till months later even. Nobody yelled at me. It wasn't until our performance review. And my performance review was great at this time. This is back when they gave you raises, which I stopped doing eventually. But my editor, he got like a demerit during his performance review. The 12-page editor for allowing me to do it. They didn't blame me, they blamed him. Which also told you how much respect they had for me. It's just like I was just some sort of monkey who couldn't be held responsible. Sometimes that works for you, so other times just like, thanks a lot. But this congressman, he was during this hearing against, it's supposed to be about anti-Asian violence, about studying it and everything. And he comes in there and starts bitching about the coronavirus in China and their military and their instilling copyright, intellectual property. It's like none of that had anything to do with the hearing. And he was really, really upset that the hearing would like make people police rhetoric. That would make people police rhetoric, whatever. Police rhetoric, the rhetoric police. So basically, he's really worried about his white privilege. That's it. Asians get murdered, and they're getting punched in the street. Elderly people who are Asian Americans, and then these Republicans are worried about their white privilege. But it gets worse. He used a lynching analogy at this hearing. It's like, how tone deaf, how stupid are you? You'd think that one of those Republicans would have like tackled him in mid-sentence. Like, no. All right, let's do some shout-outs. It says I have 6 comments, but I only see 5. One of them is mine. Croc Lock says you have to sleep late when you can. That is true. I took a nap today as I'm still recovering from the nap. I'm still kind of sleepy. I had one beer today, went with my buddy Gordon, and I had a beer, and then it just kind of knocked me out. A beer with the cheeseburgers. Rob Cardino was talking about what the chief of police Atlanta said he did not see the killer had a bad day. If I quoted him, I apologize, but it was the captain of Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. Zamzi Garden says, damn yous filled with hatred, Clay. I should pray for your soul. That murderer will face justice for his evil. You shouldn't be adding to the vision with this in this paradise. All right, that's his very first comment. Vivian Martinez says, cold-blooded cops. Thank you guys for all the comments. We're about done. We're going to go away now. Everybody have a great night. Bye.